Okay, so number 4 is a scale drawing problem. So it says the ratio, or the width to length is a ratio of 3 to 4. Which best describes the width? So we're looking for the width if the length is 37 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and draw a rectangle because that's what I think about with length and width. So the width of this first rectangle, it says it's 3. The length is 4, and we don't know the width of the second rectangle. And then the little rectangle has a length of 4, and it has a length of 37 for the big one. So our ratio is going to be width to length, and this is just like if it was inches to feet. So then we're going to set up our proportion, and we can do the width is 3, or x, and then the length is 4, or 37. So now we're going to go ahead and do our cross product. So 4x equals 37 times 3. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 3 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. So 111. Divide by 4. Divide by 4. So 111 divided by 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 11 minus 8 is 3. So 31. 4 times 7 is 28. 31 minus 28 is 3, so 30. And then let's see, 4 times 7 again is 28. And we get 20, and 4 times 5 is 20. So x is 27.75. And I know 7/5 is like 3/4, so I know it's 27 3/4. But even if we didn't know that, it's the only option with 27. Okay, so next problem is number 5. So on number 5, it's a dot plot. So what information do we need for a dot plot? We need our range, our median, and mode. So make sure that you have already figured those out for both of these for the problem. If not, go ahead and press pause and do so. Okay, so now that you've analyzed the dot plots, we're going to go ahead and look through A through D. So A says the spread of the data for Mrs. Rice's class is larger than the spread for Miss Turner's. So spread is the same as range. So Mrs. Rice's class, the range is 10, and it's saying that 10 is larger than 14, which we know is not true, so it can't be A. B says the center of the data distribution for Miss Turner's class is almost 2.5 times the center for Miss Rice's class. Okay, so B says that the center of data distribution for Miss Turner's class, so center is the same as median. So the median for Miss Turner's class, 4, is almost 2.5 times the center for Miss Rice's class. Oops, sorry. So Miss Turner's class is 10. So it's saying that 10 is about 2.5 times 4. So let's try that. So 2.5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20, 2 times 4 is 8, plus 2 is 10, one number to the right of the decimal. So that looks right. The spreads of the data distribution differ by 5. So we said spread is range. So differ is subtraction. So 14 minus 10 is 5 is what it's saying, which is incorrect. So it's not C. And D says that the shape of data distribution for Mrs. Rice's class appears to be symmetric. So if we look at it, a mirror image, no, that's not true. And skewed right. Well, actually, most of the data is on the right, so it's skewed to the left. So we know our answer was B. Okay, so next one, number 6. Travis sketches a scale drawing of his favorite race car. The scale he uses is 1 centimeter equals 1/4 foot. The length of the car in the drawing is 64 centimeters. What is the actual length? So again, this is a drawing over actual, and we're going to match up our measurements. So we're talking about, oops, I don't know why that happened, sorry. So we're talking about the drawing is centimeters. So centimeters over feet. It's all confused. Okay, feet. So it says 1 centimeter equals 1/4 foot. And we know that the drawing is 64 centimeters. So I'm going to keep 64 centimeters on the top. And X goes on the bottom. So we're going to do cross product. 1/4 is like 1/4. So that's 25 cents. So 0.25. So we need to do 64 times 0.25. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 6 is 30, plus 2 is 32, 0, 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 6 is 12, 0, 8 plus 2 is 10, 3, 5, 6, 1. 2 numbers to the right of the decimal, so 16. So 1x equals 16, so our answer is 16 feet. All right. Moving right along to number 7. So first thing you want to do with number 7 is pause and make sure you have the graph analyzed. So you're going to do the total of each piece and then the total of all of the cupcakes together. Okay, so now that we have that analyzed, we're going to look at our options. So first one says approximately 41% of cupcake sales are red velvet. So this is saying red velvet. So there are 100 red velvet out of 380 total cupcake sales. So part over whole is 41 over 100. So we need to check our cross products. So 380 times 41. 1 times 0, 0, 8, 3, 0, 0, 32, 12, 15, 0, 8, 5, 5, 1. So this is not going to equal 10,000. So now we're going to go ahead and eliminate that answer choice. Now we are looking at B. It says the ratio of birthday cakes sold to chocolate cupcakes. So birthday cakes, there's 120. To chocolate, there's 80. And it's saying is equal to 2 over 3. Well, my top here is bigger than the bottom, so that's not possible. All right, C. Sales of vanilla and German chocolate cupcakes. So vanilla is 45. German is 35, so 35 plus 45, so it's going to be 80. So 80 out of total of 380 is 20% over 100 is what it's saying. So I'm going to do 380 times 20. 0, 0, 16, 6, 76. And it says about 20. So 80 times 100 would be 8,000. So 8,000 versus 7,600. Those look pretty close, so that's a maybe. And then let's look at the last one. So the last one says 1/2 of the sales are from chocolate and red velvet. So it's saying half of the sales. So 380 is chocolate and red velvet. Chocolate is 80 and red velvet is 100. So it's 180 is half of 380. Well, half of 380, or 180 times 2 is 36, so that's not quite it. So our answer then is going to be C. All right, so moving right along to the next question. So this one says that the circle graph shows the percentage of students that earned A, B, C, or F on the most recent history test. 5 students earned an A. How many total students are represented? So we're talking about part over whole is percent over 100. So we're looking at A. So A says it's 10%, so 10% over 100. And we know that 10% is 5 students, and we don't know the total. So cross product, 10x equals 5 times 100, so 500. Divide by 10, divide by 10, eliminate the 0, and x is 50. So easy peasy on that one. Number 9. Bernard uses a box plot to display bonus points he receives on various numbers of assessments. On what percent of his assessments does he receive? 4 or 6? We're looking for percent. So 4. Oh, darn it. It's messing up again. Hang on. Okay, so let me try again. So we're saying 4 or 6, and we're looking for the percent. So 4 or 6. So there are 1, 2, 3 at 4. So again, this is a part over whole is percent over 100. So part is 4 or 6. So there's 4 here and 1 there, or sorry, 3 there and 1 there. So that's 4. Out of total dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 equals percent over 100. So x over 100. So you can do your cross product. So 12x equals 400. I'm going to divide 400 by 12. So 400 divided by 12. 12 times 3 is 36. We get 40 again, so it's going to keep repeating. So 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So 33 and a third repeating. All right, so this last one, so 10, it says, which of the following is not true? So we're going to go ahead and look at these. It's all percent, so we're going to be doing our percent proportions. So for each of these, you're going to want to do the part over whole equals percent over 100. So 20% of the girls collected $15. So it's saying there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's a total of 15. So it's saying 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 15 is 20 over 100. And then you're going to set up a proportion for each one. So this one says 33 and a third percent of the girls collected more than 15 and less than 30. So these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 15 is 33 and a third out of 100. Remember, we're looking for not true. So I know I can reduce this by dividing by 5. So 1/3 is 33 over 100. Seems true. All right, next one is 66 and 2/3. So more than 5 and less than 25. Oops, I need to include that one, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's saying 10 out of 15 is equal to 66 and 2/3 over 100. I'm going to reduce this. Divide by 5 is 2 over 3. That's equal. So let's see what else we have. This last one, 50% at least 20. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 out of 15. Well, that's greater than, so that's right. So our answer must be A, because 300 is not equal to 400.